you split it up from your sister recently as well, and you went solo.
I mean, and of all times, right?
Right.
Why now? That was the hardest thing to do. I felt
why'd you do
so
it then?
conflicted.
Why you do it then?
Because
why you leave me, Erica?
First, you left me first. But I have a responsibility to continue to live. I have a responsibility to leave a legacy for my children. I have a responsibility to God, and He didn't tell me to stop. He told her to stop. And so I think that happens a lot of times in groups. Well, we all doing this? Okay, we all doing this, but what do you want to do? What is important to you? That takes guts, that takes boldness. You have to take the fear away in order to do that. And I was able to take the fear away because I could have really, I mean, Mary wasn't failing. The show's great. People still buying the music. Go get it, won a Grammy, still touring.
Yeah.
But it was time to do something different. And so I had to put my big girl boots on and shift. And it has been working out, and I'm really excited about it. I'm learning so much about me, who I am.
Tina, what was that like for you to have her say, I'm going solo?
Well, initially it was hard because when you're trying to move from a group to a solo, you don't know, you don't really know. If you've never done it, you don't, like, how does this, do we just stop cold turkey? Do I say yes and then say no? How do I do this?
No, we're
trying to navigate. Yeah, we're trying to navigate the process. And sometimes I'd be like, I need to get away and I need to sing this music so I can believe again. And then she'd be busy doing her stuff. So sometimes it was conflicting. But I'm so grateful that Erica has gone solo because her music was so therapeutic for me through this process. Absolutely, absolutely. Like, I come into the studio one time, she was like, Tina, you got to come. I'm like, Erica, I don't have nothing to offer the world. She's like, come. And so I helped write one of the songs that was nominated for a Grammy. And all of her other songs are just amazing. They have been extremely helpful when I don't want to dance. They help me dance when I don't want to reflect on anything. They help me reflect on positive things.
We need to go on the road and you just talk about my music.
I'm just telling you, that record is the business.
Motivational
and give me my copy soon.
I got you.
So what's going to happen to Mary now?
Mary is still fine. You know, we'll be doing our things. Tina's writing a book. You know, we're just taking a moment for ourselves. I love the fans and I appreciate them, but it would be irresponsible for us to not make sure that we are fully capable of handling all that is Mary. And it's a lot. I think it makes Mary stronger when the individuals in the group take a moment for themselves to really get my head in the right place so we love the group and it doesn't feel like a task or something that like, oh, God, I gotta
It's better to be a unit when you are confident at being yourself. And we're just making sure we're both confident at being all that we are individually, you know?
Can I talk about your look, ladies? You ladies look incredible.
Thank you.
Fabulous, so chic, sexy. Some fans, though, some traditional gospel fans don't love the sexiness.
No,
What's your answer?
They'll
be all right.
I
There's a lot of people to listen to. They
Like,
just
first of
buy
all,
another record, watch
if it ain't no
show.
sexy Christians, how we gonna get little Christians?
Well,
All right.
preach.
That's what Steve Harvey said. I think that was very brilliant of him. It's nothing wrong
I
with
grew up
being
in a church where my pastor said, if God made anything better than sex, he left it in heaven.
up there in
Now, of
heaven.
course, you're supposed to be married when you do it, but I'm a happily married woman. So I'm comfortable in my skin. I don't sell or promote
We don't
my
exploit.
sexy, but I'm a curvaceous woman who is comfortable with who I am.
Speaking of those curves, let's take a look at one of the covers for your new single. Your new album is going to be coming out.
Yes.
Now, this is one that made a lot of headlines because
Yeah.
they thought you were too curvaceous in this, revealing a little too much, a little too tight.
Well,
How
I
are
didn't
you
buy
revealing too
the
much?
curves. God gave them to me. So
Amen.
that, I mean, so what, you know, that's that. And I've
And
never
you're not
worn
showing any
muumuus.
skin.
She's
No,
not
it's a turtleneck.
showing anything. Nor is she posed. We know how to pose. We know how to work the camera. She's not posed or giving anything
No
to help
lips
bring
parted.
attention.
Right.
No, any parts, you know, just embraced and kind of giving you. Do you see
Don't
it?
go too far,
It's
Tina.
none of that. Like, no, real talk. If she wanted to give it to you, she could have did that. Like, we know how to do that.
Absolutely.
It's just
13
beautiful.
years. Yeah,
It's
there's
elegant.
knowledge.
It's tasteful. It looks confident. Yes, it's a little bit sexy, but I think that there's no way that her body can be unsexy unless you put it in a robe, and that's not fine.
No, you look sexy and powerful and strong.
That's how I felt.
And you're
That's how
letting
I
people
felt.
have freedom to be themselves, which
Absolutely.
also speaks about your music and how your music is starting this whole evolution of people being themselves, being young. How do you respond to people saying it's too secular?
I don't think our music is secular at all. I think
that
our
means they're not
music-
listening to the lyrics.
Right.
Exactly.
Listen to
the
it.
lyrical content of our music from the very beginning until now. Listen to our lyrics, and then I dare anybody to dispute whether or not our music is true to the faith that we stand for.
Yeah.
Our beats and all that kind of stuff. If we like something that sounds like it's not what they usually play in the church, like what is there a Christian chord and a non-Christian chord? Is there a gospel beat and a secular beat? You know.
I mean, my husband has worked with everybody from Kanye to Brandy to, you name it. He's worked with a lot of people, and so he brings that same creative sensibility to our music. You pair that with faith, and you just kind of get success.
And before he worked with all of them, he was born and raised playing in church. So he took that sensibility to them. And then, you just bring everything that you are, and we come together and try to make the best music that we can. We're not trying to be secular or trying to be overly, show my alliance to the church. We're just making music that comes from our heart. We're doing our passion the best way we can.
And ladies, we love it. Keep
Yes.
doing
Yes.
it together, solo, trio.
We take it all.
Are you guys
We'll
in the
take it
trio?
all.
Yeah,
we
We're
got
quartet, all four of us?
Yeah.
Well, we can join you. Can
Back
you
up.
sing us to break, and we'll sing back up?
Well, you got a solo record and stuff coming out. You
Well,
want
they want to dance.
Listen,
to
Me,
that.
me, 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 me. I'm just practicing over here.
Lola's ready.
All right, I'm
Warm
ready.
it up.
Ready,
Okay.
ladies?
I don't know about the Mimi. You should sing a little bit. But you're so
Okay,
pretty.
how about the
though.
God in Me?
Very
That's
pretty.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I don't know about your singing, but you're really pretty. I love your lipstick.
You got nice lipstick.
Your great
Sing a little
makeup.
bit of help, Erica. Sing a
Oh,
little bit
yeah.
of help.
Help. That's a good one.
Help, oh help, oh Lord, I need your help, ooh help. I can't sing.
What is
oh my God!
What
We gotta go to break. We're watching the Rise of the Table 360.
I'm so concerned.
What is happening?